Hello. Hello and, welcome back. Welcome back to the convenience store. I'd like to thank, each and every one of you guys for coming on out and stopping in here in the convenience store. As always, if you haven't, if you're not a member, please, subscribe, like, comment, interact, and become a member. Let's check it out. Today, on Volchy Reviews, we're gonna, yeah, we got it. So, continuing in the theme of the old Chipventure, as we're calling it, on today's episode of Volchy Reviews, here in the convenience store, we're going to be checking out El Valle, the chorizo and fried egg flavored potato chips. Check it out, there's like little chips, little bits of chorizo, and a whole fried egg there. Wonderful. We've tried some other egg flavored chips by the Irvin brand, and I think there was another one, the Mala brand. Those videos will somewhere here or but yeah, let's crack it, pack it, and we're certainly gonna snack it. I've actually heard a few mixed reviews about this particular bag of chips here, so let's dive in and see what we think here in the convenience store. Strong bag. Okay, off the nose. I mean, you get that strong kind of like spiced chorizo smell. Let's pull one out here. Oh, nice long boy. We can see through the chip, with all this wonderful lighting we have in here, we can see how flavor blasted it is. And this one's looking pretty good. One chip. One more chip. How on earth did they do it? These people. How'd they do it? I literally can't fathom it. I'm gonna get another chip, but then I'll tell you what I'm thinking here, because this is quite a wild ride. One chip, look at that. Delicious. They've somehow, oh my goodness, I can't wrap my brain around it. Literally every single chip that I've eaten and snacked on and about, every single chip tastes like its own perfect fried egg. I'm talking like that guy. That's every chip tastes like you get a little bit of the white, a little bit of the yolk, maybe a little kiss of chorizo, a little spice in there, but literally every single chip tastes like an individual fried egg. And by that logic, I've devoured quite a few fried eggs just sitting here, and it's so crazy. It seems like every chip kind of has that crispy kind of like textured edge. When you're frying an egg, you've got like, of course, the yolk, gooey, perfect. You got to really work on that outer yolk area of the whites, because that's gonna be the hardest to cook. But then you get to those little frilly edges, and those frilly edges, I mean, they certainly taste quite eggy. And these chips, look, there it is in the image. Boom. That outer egg level, every chip, just there it is. Every chip is an egg. With that being said, I have to explain, like, if you do not like eggs, if you do not like hard-boiled eggs or fried eggs, or even the smell of eggs or the flavor of eggs, you will not like these. Because I will say, like, the eggy flavor and the eggy kind of taste, oh, it's strong. It's very strong. And so, in like trying them, you're met with that kind of like, I don't know, is it sulfurous? Is it kind of like, I don't know, I just learned about the word pungent today. It's like a sulfurous, pungent, kind of like egg smell and flavor. But it's really good. And then that chorizo kind of like spice, kind of like the chorizo, yeah, it's got kind of like a spice to it. It kind of just like cuts through that and gives you like this bonus little salty, spicy chorizo flavor that kind of like is a refreshing wave after getting hit by eating an entire fried egg. I feel like, honestly, like I'm a glass of orange juice away from a complete breakfast. Snacking on these, get a little sip of the OJ, a little, that's pretty good. Pulp or no pulp? That's a question. Do you guys like pulp or no? Please put it in the comments. Pulp or no pulp? Hopefully we can get a vote, and you know what? I'll try some pulp or no pulp orange juice, and I'll let you know what I think about it. What's your favorite brand too? Pulp, no pulp? What's your brand? Let me know. I'll bring it out here. We'll have a complete breakfast. Why not? It's just a good time. We're just here to have a good time and try some tasty treats. So it is quite an intense flavor of the egg. But if you're like me and you really enjoy eggs, not just for breakfast, eggs can be eaten any time of the day, and so I can really appreciate that. And I feel like that allows me to really appreciate these chips, because they do have that eggy flavor that, you know, I kind of crave. You know, sometimes it'll be the middle of the night, and I'll just be, you know, getting a little hunger, a little hangry, perhaps. And you know what will solve that real quick? You just fry up a quick egg. They take like maybe a minute or two just to fry it up. A little salt, a lot of pepper. I like my pepper on my eggs. And, you know, there you have it. A tasty treat in the middle of the night, ready to go. And so these potato chips, I mean, they certainly remind me of that delicious midnight fried egg. Woo! So now let's talk pias, because we've got ourselves a tasty treat, you know, an eggy chip, and we've been crunching and munching through them. They're not actually too salty. Like, the saltiness, yeah, it's there. It's not quite like a salt and vinegar chip, but salt and vinegar, you know, it's very strong. It's very acquired. You gotta be pretty sturdy on the palate to eat quite a few of those in a row. Whereas these, I feel like I could snack through, you know, I mean, we're just crushing them. But with a nice little beverage, like I said, some orange juice. Honestly, I feel like with these salty treats, a good beer, a good beverage is always a tasty treat with some delicious potato chips. And I would argue, especially potato chips like this, where you have like a high salt, and you've got like a decent amount of flavor, nice little egg and chorizo, nice little beer, you know, salty, malty, some good stuff going on there, and I can appreciate it. So now back to pias. What do we give these here eggy boys? Let's get one more chip. For these here, the Valle Chorizo and fried egg flavored potato chips, and I love the gold font. I mean, it just looks wonderful. Black, gold, red, it just brings it all together. I love the look of this bag. And with that being said, folks, as for pias, we're going to give these tasty treats here a solid 3.27 pias. You know, the eggy taste, the lovely bag, the wonderful crunch. They almost look like they're like kettle fried. You know, if you would like to get your own, I actually did pick up the last bag. Yeah, I picked up the last bag at Antonuccio's. It's on, I believe, South Wayne somewhere. It's like near the Friendly Fox. You have Google on your phone, just go look it up. Antonuccio's. There's actually a link in the description as well. Well, yes, folks, you know, thank you for, you know, stopping in, checking out these delicious chips. We're currently, you know, just continuing to roll through a Chipventure. We've got quite a few brands and quite a few flavors still to go. You know, have yourself a wonderful evening, a wonderful day. Just, you know, stay snacking. And always, thank you.